man's gonna hear. He's gonna hear where? He's gonna hear the men of the Lord preaching His word. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna take heed to it, you know?
That's right, bro.
The spirit got old boy, you know what I'm saying, just circling around the city, ain't it? Look, just a smiling. Read it again, bro.
Yep. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. And a man...
And look, it's like it, bro, you're going to be able to see it, too.
Yep.
You're going to be constantly growing, yo.
Yep.
You're going to see His spirit, man. You're going to be able to tell.
Yep.
He's taking heed to the words, man. Because he's growing in the spirit, man.
Right.
He ain't just still stuck on the same thing from like 30 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to increase in learning, man. Because he's taking heed to what's being said. He ain't eating pork no more, shrimp, crabs, lobsters, or none of that nonsense, you know? Yeah. Look, it's like Kabab made a good point, you know what I'm saying? Face starts shining. You know, wisdom making for a man's face to shine, you know?
Right. Yep.
That's it, bro?
There's more to it. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
Yeah, the counsel, you know what I'm saying, is the words of the Lord and the man is preaching it.
Yep.
Before you make any moves, you know what I'm saying, hey, look, you're going to seek counsel, man.
Right.
If you don't understand something,
Yep.
you need help with something, you're going to seek counsel, man.
Yep.
Before you try to take it upon yourself to try to do something.
Right.
And then look like an ass, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sorry, brother. Nah, man. That should be already on your mind. Wise counsel.
Yep.
Where the brothers at?
Yep. That's right.
I don't know shit. Where the brothers at?
Right, right.
They do know.
Right.
You finished, Ra?
It's the book of 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High.
You got to study to show yourself approved, man. You know, you got to do the work, do some research. You know, dig through the scriptures, man, to show yourself approved, man. You know, it's like
you got to read.
Read.
Look, going to the definition of study.
Right. Yeah. Study. Yeah. You got to study, man. You got to read, do research. You know. You fast.
Look up the meaning of words, most definitely.
Definitely look up the meaning of words.
While y'all looking that up, I'm gonna chime in real quick. Because look, man, if you don't study to show yourself approved, man, you come out here and get confounded.
Right.
Then what you gonna do?
Yep.
You know?
Right.
That's one of the reasons why the scriptures say study to show yourself approved, man.
Right.
You know? Because people want answers.
Right.
It's like taking a test. When you're in school, you know, you got to study or you're gonna fail the test. You know? When you're trying to fail this test, it's the real test.
Right. You fail this test, you know what it is.
Right.
Failing this test will get you this right here, you know what I'm saying, bro? Or either this right here, you know what I'm saying, martial law or something, man. Serious, man.
I got a definition of study. It reads, the devotion of time and attention.
Right, you got to be devoted, man, and spend time in these scriptures, man. Be devoted,
right.
and pay attention to what you're studying. You know,
right.
you can't be lacking.
Right.
You know, you got to invest some time in this, man.
Right.
You know.
It says to acquire knowledge.
That's right. You acquire knowledge, man. To study, man. Acquire knowledge, man. Now you have more knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. You know, from study. You know, that's gonna keep you stable.
You constantly adding on.
You're adding on.
Adding on every day. Adding on. Adding on. Adding on. Cause why? Cause you're studying.
Yep.
You know? Nobody got to put their foot in your crack, you know what I'm saying, to make you read. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You studying, yo.
It reads, research.
Right, well, like I said earlier, you know, through the spirit, you know, you got to do research, man, you know. When the scripture says, you're Hebrew Israelites, you go into that. You research it, see, are you, you know? Or do you fit that description, you know? Through these scriptures.
Gotta be studying the history.
The history.
You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature,
right,
you know?
Right. Definitely the history, you know, because this Bible is our history book, you know? So we got to be studying the history, you know?
You gotta study the do's and the don'ts.
Right.
You know what I mean? What to do and what not to do, man. You gotta study all these things, man.
It reads, educate.
Right. Educate, you know? And you're educating yourself when you go through these scriptures, man. You're gaining more knowledge. Like I said, you're gaining more knowledge. You're gaining more wisdom, you know? Educating yourself, man, to what, like the brother said, through the spirit, what to do and what not to do, you know? You educate yourself on what type of foods you're not supposed to eat. You know,
who to serve, or who not to serve.
Who to serve, what
like
God to
Buddha
serve.
and all them, yeah.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're educating yourself on these false idols, such as Buddha, Allah, and
Santa Maria, the Hindu goddess Shiva, all that.
Santa Maria, Cedere Bojir. So you're educating on yourself, knowing that these are false idols, man. That they can't do nothing for you. Only Yahawashi, YAHAWASHI, which the word English called God and Jesus.
Plus the scripture says, study to show thyself
That's right.
approved.
So you're showing yourself.
You gotta study for yourself.
That's right, you gotta study for
Can't
yourself.
depend on what the next man doing, how much time he putting in studying all the time. Yeah, I'm good now.
Right.
I know the brother gonna do it. I know I ain't gotta even say nothing. The brother gonna break it down perfectly. No, study to show thyself approved. Shit, the Lord might take a brother back to the spiritual realm. Or might get him sick to where he end up in the hospital. Then what you gonna do? I wish bro was here. Man, I don't know how to break that one down. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus you want to feel good when you study and you're getting the definition of words and shit. And you put in time, it makes you feel good about yourself, yo. It's just like when you go to your job, you know what I'm saying? You go there so you can work. You ain't gonna get paid because the next man working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The manager gonna say, damn, Tom did a good job at work today. Here go a check, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You gonna get a check, you know what I'm saying, off the work you do.
Right.
You know? Study to show thyself approved to the Most High. Go ahead.
Yep. And the last one reads, learning.
That's right, learning. You're increasing in learning, man. You know, by studying, showing yourself, being approved, man. You're showing yourself, well, I'm learning something, you know. That makes, like the brother, that makes you feel good that you're learning something, you know. You're adding on, you know. And you ain't taking nothing away, you know. Hey, you increasing.
So you doing them videos, shit, you feel good when you doing them videos, you breaking down them scriptures the right way, man.
Right.
You know? Why? Cause you study, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What it say? A wise man will hearken and will increase in learning.
Yeah.
You learning from the men over you, man. And then you going right back. You ain't just believing what they say. You going back doing your own research. Do this word really mean that? You know what I'm saying? What about this time period right here? Let me go just double check it, man. Like the Bereans, man. The Church of Berea, man. They searched out things, man.
Right.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
That's right. So you're not gonna be ashamed, you know. Being ashamed of oh man, I done failed the test, man. I ain't studied, you know. I don't know no scriptures right now, you know. I'm at a loss of words. That's gonna make you feel ashamed out here, man.
Yep. Somebody come up and confound you.
You get confounded.
Cause you ain't studied. The only thing you had to do is study.
Right.
That's all you had to do is study.
And you're gonna be ashamed, you know.
This is our book.
That's right.
We supposed to be studying like I don't know what. This is our book. And everything with perfect balance, of course. You know. Go ahead, brothers.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's right. Rightly dividing the word of truth, man. You know, if you ain't studying, you ain't gonna be able to rightfully divide this truth, man. You're gonna be on chopped it up, screwed it up, man. You know, and then
You gotta be able to link them precepts up.
You gotta be able to link them precepts up, man. You know? Yeah.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 9.
Yeah, because you know when it says rightly dividing the word of truth, like it says in Isaiah, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line again, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little. That's you know what I'm saying, going through those scriptures, man. Rightly dividing the word of truth, you know what I'm saying? Meaning you breaking it down thoroughly, the right way.
Right.
You ain't winging it like these church
You
pastors.
chopping it up, butchering it.
Yeah.
You know?
Mangling the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Twisting it all up.
Right.
I really don't mean this, it mean that.
Right.
And then you get confounded.
Look,
Out here, you
like
gonna be ashamed.
the majority of these people don't even know what sin is.
Right.
We do though. Why? Because we study, right?
That's right.
To know what sin is and many other things, man.
Right.
I'm just going to something just regular, you know what I mean?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9.
So like it, bro, because these people, you ask these people who ruled Egypt during the time the Israelites was in captivity, they can't tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we can. Who ruled Rome during the time of the Lord was on the scene?
Right.
They don't know, we can. Why? Because we've been studying, man. doing research, right?
Right.
Right.
That's right.
They don't know who was ruling during the Persian and the Medes. They don't know. But we do because we've been studying.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 9.
You just finished with that, bro?
Give instruction to a wise man.
Right. Give instruction to a wise man. You know. You don't cast your pearls to swine. You know.
That's right.
Give it to a wise man. You know. That's hopeful elect. You know.
Yep.
That's who you get then your instructions to. And the instructions are these scriptures, man. You know. You read it. You know. What to do and what not to do. You get that to a wise man.
That's right.
Not a fool, a blockhead, a dummy, or an unwise person. They ain't gonna do nothing with it. You know?
It says, I'm going to start from the top. The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 9. Give instruction to a wise man, and he
What the word instruction mean? It means warning.
That's right. Yeah.
Give warning to a wise man.
Give warning to a wise man.
You see, you know what I'm saying? The wise about people taking heed to the warning.
They're gonna take heed.
2/3, they just walk right past the warning. A trumpet blowing dead in their ear, right beside their ear. Not from far. A trumpet is being blown right beside their ear. They ain't taking heed. You know what I'm saying? Give instruction to a wise man. Give a wise man warning.
That's right.
And it reads, and he will be yet wiser.
That's right. He'll be wiser. You know. He'll be wiser. You know. It's like when you study to show yourself approval, you're getting wiser. You know what I'm saying? So if you give instructions to a wise man, he's gonna take heed. He's gonna be wiser. You know. He's gonna have more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding of the scriptures.
You tell him, hey, yo, so there's some killers in that dark alley. A wise man took heed to the warning, right? So he's not going to the dark alley. But 2/3 a fool, a blockhead, man, come on, man, I'm thug, yo. You know I'm going in that alley, yo, I'm thug, I'm gangster, yo. What's the alley to me, yo? I'm G, yo, come on, man. End up going in there and get killed, right? Because he ain't take heed to the what? To the warning.
Right. It says, teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
Right, a just man will increase in learning, you know. I mean, you know, that's what we're, Lord willing, that's why we are here, man. We are here to increase in learning, man.
Right.
You know, giving brothers, you know, precepts and things of that nature. You know, that increasing the learning, you know.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing the word of truth, right. You know, throwing out the precepts, man.
Just like when young bro was up here earlier.
Yep.
That's what was happening.
That's right.
We was rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Giving it to him, man. Lord willing, he was increasing in learning. You can see he was getting nervous, and that fear was coming up on him.
Right.
He threw a cigarette down. It's still there. When y'all speak, brother, can't be just mute now.
The last part reads, it says, teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
That's right. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning, man. You know, and like the scriptures say, you know, you get more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, you know, of these scriptures, man. By rightly dividing the truth, man. These precepts, man. You know, more precepts you learn, the more precepts, the more increase in your learning, you know.
It's the book of Sirach, 2 and
Shit,
50.
so like the person you teaching, next thing you know, he bringing out precepts to add on to what you're saying. You know what I mean? You like, yeah, and he increasing in learning now.
Right.
He won't say nothing the first, now he bringing out precepts. Now bring it out, brother. Bring it out. That mean that man paying attention, man. That mean that man going home, he's studying, huh?
Show yourself approved.
He taking notes.
Research. Yeah, researching, you know.
That's right.
Taking notes.
It's the book of Sirach, 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
They that fear the Lord, it's like you read from the top of the show.
This is the book of Sirach, 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Right, and the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
That's right. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
So the fear, you gotta have that fear. So having fear of the Lord, you know, is the beginning of knowledge. So not once you the beginning of knowledge, you beginning to increase in learning.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
You're getting more wiser. Than having fear of the Lord, because that's the beginning of knowledge. Let's talk about the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures.
Right.
You know?
Fear the Lord now or later.
You gotta fear him now.
Which one? You know what I'm saying?
If you don't fear him now, later might not get here.
Right.
You know?
No, later gonna come, but it's gonna come with something.
Right, yeah, it's gonna be
It's gonna come with something.
with something.
It's gonna come with a whole lot of definite instructions. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to fear the Lord now.
That's right.
You don't wait till the belt come out
No.
to start fearing your parents. You know what I mean? You don't even let it get that far. They got to pull out the belt now? Nah, you ain't got to pull out the belt, moms. I heard what you saying. I'm taking out the garbage.
Right.
I'm making that bed up.
Yep.
Lord, I heard what you're saying, Lord. I don't want no lightning.
Right.
I don't want to feel no lightning strike.
Right. It reads, the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
So fools despise wisdom and instruction, you know? So they're not going to increase in learning.
Right.
They're a fool, a blockhead, a dummy, a dunce. You know, he gonna walk right past this word.
Right.
You know, they're going to walk right past the words. Nah, I ain't down with that. I don't know what these brothers talking about and don't want to know.
Right.
Don't even consider, you know?
Right.
So read that about that part again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. That's how you gain knowledge, man. You have to have fear of the Lord. You know? Then when you're studying, you're showing yourself approval, you can rightly divide these scriptures, man. Rightly divide the word, you know?
Right.
But you gotta have fear first and foremost.
It reads, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
So fools despise the wisdom and instruction of this Bible. They despise the warning that we're out here giving. You know that you gonna die if you eat these abominable foods such as pork, shrimps, crabs, and lobsters. You know, a fool is gonna not take heed, not hearken to those words, man. He gonna eat it anyway. He's gonna follow these false idols such as Buddha, Allah, Santa Maria, Century Bozier. You know? Could be your bucks over here.
All right, you finish that? Yeah, I'm finishing up.
Okay, go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10. It reads, the fear of the Lord, Yahawah, is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right. Once again, the fear of the Lord, Yahawah, is the beginning of wisdom, man. And that's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, understanding these scriptures, man.
Right.
It's not talking about having knowledge of how to bake a cake,
Right.
or knowing some precise your mathematical equation for selling drugs.
Right.
You know, it's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, understanding these scriptures, man.
That's real.
You know, then graft the word, which is able to save your soul.
It reads, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
That's right. The knowledge of the holy, which holy means separate, is understanding, you know. So you have knowledge. Once you are beginning to gain knowledge, then you start having understanding of what the scriptures are really saying, you know.
Right, right.
Being able to break down these scriptures, man.
Right.
You know.
It's the book of Sirach 1 and 14. For the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right. Once again, you know, just reiterate, man, saying it again. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man.
And it was created with the faithful in the womb.
That's right. It was created the faithful in the womb. You see, so it was already ordained. You know, from the beginning. You know, like we didn't know we was gonna be out here preaching this word. You know, having faith in these scriptures, but it was already created in the womb. You know,
Right.
before we even step onto the scene. You know.
Yeah, the Lord got to put his fear in you.
You got to put fear in you,
You know what I'm saying?
He put fear in us to come out here, man, and on these highways and byways, man, and to proclaim the truth of this Bible, man. He put fear in us, man.
Right.
Because, hey, without that fear, we'd be just like the ones that went out in the congregation of the dead. You know, you got to have fear, man, because the Lord is do terrible things, man.
Shit, if it ain't no fear, you'll come out here when you want to.
That's right. When you don't fear the Lord, you'll come out here when you want to. When you don't fear the Lord, you don't go back to your old ways, gang banging, getting more tattoos, picking up guns and doing all kind of wild stuff, man. because you ain't got that fear. You know, the Lord gave you that fear. You don't want to take it.